Welcome to Tomatoes, Puppies, and Everything Gardening. We are in a tornado watch right now. I don't know if you can hear the rain out there. I'm in the garage. I'm getting ready to put on a big, thick raincoat. I'm going to go save my pepper plants. But I want to take you along. I'm going to bring them in, show you how they're doing. I have started the process of kind of getting them acclimated again to the outdoor weather, but not tornado weather. So they need to come in. Plus, we've got a few cool nights coming, so they need to come into the garage for a few nights. But this video is dedicated to all things peppers that's going on in my life right now. So we're going to take care of our overwintering peppers. I'm going to thin out my pepper seed collection and purge some of my non-favorites. We're going to look at all the peppers that I saved from last summer that I dehydrated, and we're going to turn them into powders, make a couple different blends. At this point, some of them, I don't even remember which variety they are. So, and we'll take a peek at my little pepper seedlings for 2024, see how they're doing, if there's any issues. So it's all about peppers, and but priority one, we got to get out there. We got to save those peppers. We don't want to get a broken stem after keeping them alive for 6 months in my garage. Now that we have our overwintering peppers tucked in safely in the garage, I'm going to quickly kind of go through here and figure out what type of pepper blend I want to make. Some of these I will save whole, so we'll start with those. That'll be the easiest process. These are lemon drop peppers, and they have a little bit of a citrus heat punch. I think I'm going to keep these whole and just use them as just to put in like soups or stews or chili or something, or some kind of marinade, just to drop it in and let it cook with the liquid. So I'm going to leave these whole. I'll leave those whole. These are actually black pearl peppers. They're red. They look red right now, but they do look really black when they're growing outside. These are more of an ornamental plant, but you can eat them. I think it's about 20 to 30,000 on the Scottsville. I feel like I'm not saying that right. The scale, the pepper scale. So I have these for the same purpose, just to drop in like a chili or some kind of curry or something, and then remove them before serving the food. So I'll leave those whole. These are Thai chilies. We should have another container of these. I'm going to leave those whole as well. Where are they? They're down in here. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put those into that jar, and then those will be tucked away. I gave so many of these away last summer at my yard sale. I should have kept a few more, but that's okay. I like to throw those in like a chili. And then I have some jalapeno, just slices that I dehydrated, that I keep in here for rehydrating for recipes. So these will not go into a spice blend. I will keep those just like that. And then things start to get a little confusing because I know these are cayennes. So I've got quite a few of the cayennes. I grew 3 plants, and that's about what I have left after, you know, using a few fresh, using a few in the last couple months here and there. But what we're going to do with these now is just grind them into a powder. I'm going to use a dedicated coffee grinder. That's what I'm going to use. And we'll do that here, maybe in this video, maybe not, because I like to do it outside with hot peppers. And it's raining. It's raining right now. And these have no label. And it looks like I cut them and dehydrated them. It looks like it could maybe just be a red pepper, because they do look like this one, and it says red pepper. So maybe those go together. And this says poblano. I did dehydrate some cut pieces of poblano. However, the poblanos I grew last summer were very, very hot, and I think it was a cross from the vendor. Maybe the poblanos got crossed, the ones they saved the seed from, with a hot pepper, and they're just blazing hot. So I think I might actually either call this spicy poblano powder blend or just make a generic red pepper spicy blend. That's what I'm thinking. And then we have some green pepper. Put that with the red pepper. Some alma paprika. That's all the paprika I got. So this is just going to go into a basic blend as well. Not sure where. And then these, okay, fish pepper. I may just put the fish pepper into a jar and then use them whole like this. I'm either going to do that or I'm going to make them into a powder. But for now, they can go over here until I make a decision. And then all of these, like this, I don't even know what this is. I'm thinking that might be poblano. Maybe. I'm just going to put that, where should I put it? Where do the poblanos go? Right here? It doesn't look like it though. It doesn't look like the poblano. We'll just put it there and we'll just make it into a blend with everything else. And then I've got these that I think go to these guys. And I think what these are, I think these were those pepperoncini peppers that I grew. They're supposed to be like the Pop John peppers. But they turned red so quickly, immediately, on the plant before I could even get them picked. And they dehydrate so quickly on their own. Like all of these just dehydrated after I picked them and brought them in. Didn't have to run them through the dehydrator. So these are going to become the base for our red pepper blend. And these, I think, are what was it called? Belgian carrot or Bulgarian carrot? One of the two. I'll have to look that up. What is this? Okay, yes. These are also Bulgarian carrot. So these, I think I'll turn into a blend. You can smell them. They're very strong. I think these are like 3,000. No, not 3,000. 30,000 on the pepper scale. And so these, I think, might be the same. So we'll just dump them in there and hope that that's what they are. Okay, so this is going to be its own blend when I run it through the grinder. And then I've got some of these guys. I don't know what they are. Okay, that's a lemon drop. So that can go with the lemon drops. All the lemon drops can go together. And so now what we're going to do is we are going to get ready to make a blend. So I'm thinking I'm going to put all of these, this one. I may rehydrate a few of the red and green pepper just to cook with as an experiment. Maybe I'll make a soup tonight and put some of that in it. But for the most part, the majority of those are going to go into our blend. I'm going to put that poblano in there for a little, well, actually a lot of spice. That's going to add a lot of spice. And then we're going to put all these in here because I don't know what they are. And then, I don't know what that is either. We'll put that in there. I don't know what these are. They're kind of like an orangey color. I'm going to say they're going in there too. And then all of the lemon drops we'll take out. Well, that looks like it might be spicy. Now these, I know what these are. These are actually pumpkin on a stick eggplants. So those will not go in there. They're just cute. Just cute little pumpkins. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and blend these up, and I'm going to do it outside, and then I'll show you the powder after. I'm starting to think I'd rather use the magic bullet because this is going to take me forever. And when I get to the cayenne pepper batch, there's so many more, and that will take me like a very, very long time. So let me get the magic bullet, and we'll just not use the little coffee grinder. I did want to say you do not have to have a freeze dryer or a dehydrator to dry peppers. You can do that just by hanging a string. Take a needle and thread and go through the stem and just connect a bunch of them and then hang them somewhere out of direct light just to air dry. I would say probably at least 30% of these peppers were air dried. The rest, I did keep my dehydrator, my little cheap $30-something dehydrator going pretty much all summer as the peppers were coming in. But you don't have to have expensive equipment to get a similar product. You can do this just... Oh my gosh, it smells so good. But I breathed in some of the powder and it was like choking me. I'm not joking. So sorry about that. Oh, I shouldn't have recorded, but I wanted to show you how beautiful it looks. Oh my goodness, if you could smell this. Now, I do see some seed bits there. I think I will pulse it one more time just to see if we can get those out. And then we've got probably 1 or 2 more batches of this variety, and then I'll put it into a container. There's still a few wee bit parts of seeds, but I'm okay with that. So we're going to go ahead and get the next batch going. So that lunch meat container there filled level to the top with a variety of peppers, different mix, a few that were actually hot, but not many, turned into about 1 cup of my paprika blend that I'm going to call kicked up paprika. I think I might actually taste just a wee bit just to see what it tastes like. But for now, I'm going to move everything outside. I'm going to do the Bulgarian carrot outside. I'm going to do the cayenne outside because I don't want to get the dust in the kitchen here. And then when I'm all done, I have everything in some jars. I'll pop back in and show you what I got. I do recommend definitely wear gloves. Consider wearing a mask. I did neither, and I've been sneezing. My mouth is burning because I was, the cayennes took a long time. So I was eating my breakfast, a granola bar during that time, and within a couple minutes, I felt burning all the way around my mouth. So I have scrubbed my hands pretty good, and I'm hoping this is the end of it. But my nose is running, and I have been sneezing. I ended up not taking the spicy peppers outside to blend them up because I had everything set up. I just thought, let me just get through this. And I did. Hopefully I've cleaned up well enough that there will be no side effects. So I feel great that we have accomplished this. I am so relieved to get this done. This has been an ongoing project. Some of these peppers didn't come in until late summer, early fall. And then I had to dehydrate them, and then I just kind of stored them all in my dining room until today. I know I said at the beginning of the video we were going to go through my pepper seeds and kind of purge some, but I'm really not feeling that at all because I'm in the mode of spring planting. Our last frost date was technically yesterday, even though it was really cold over the weekend. I'm slowly going to be really putting things out. Peppers will be one of the later things to go into the garden, but according to my state extension office, it's perfectly fine to go ahead and transplant out your peppers. So with that said, we're not going to deal with the seeds. I'm over seeds. I'm over peppers in general, and that's going to lead us into my my pepper starts for this spring and summer. I'm going to show you to them. Don't have high expectations because my seedlings this year are not the best. I'm not really pleased with them. They're very small. I had low germination for some of the varieties, and I may actually have to go buy some starts. So if you have a Lowe's, I do know that right now they have a 9-pack of peppers, either a basic green pepper or a banana pepper for, I think, like $5.50 maybe. That is a very good price if you want to get some peppers. And I like to freeze my sweet peppers, like my bell peppers. I don't necessarily like to do this method that we've just went through. I like to just clean them, dry them, cut them up, and freeze them in freezer bags. I've used all of my frozen peppers from last year. I would like to restock the freezer by fall. So I may go get me a 9-pack of those green peppers. I do not need 9 banana peppers. But that would be a great thing to trade with someone. So you have a friend, one of you buys the 9-pack of the green pepper, one of you buys the banana pepper, and you go half and half together. All right, let's have a look at my pepper seedlings. So I cleared out the freezer of peppers, and now I need to clear out some of the canned peppers as well. I have several of these. This was like a peach with, what did I use? I used the cream sausage tomato for the tomato part. And then I think I do have some red pepper in there as well. And I used, what was it? The lemon drop pepper is for the hot spice in the salsa blend. So I still have several of those yet left. I've been on like a salsa and avocado chopped up kick the last few nights with some chips. I think I'll open one of these and try to make my way through getting rid of some of these. Because I actually canned these up. It'll be 2 years in like July, August. And then I have a little bit of banana pepper left. And just a simple brine. There's also some of those habanadas in there. And no, yes, is that what that is? I did not like those at all. That's one reason why I have not opened these cans. It's like, I don't want to get that flavor. I did not like it. So I've only have 3 of those left. Maybe I'll just take out the banana peppers and do something with them and then throw away the other peppers. Do have a few cans of the cherry tomatoes left. There are no peppers in here though, so we don't have to talk about those. So that's it. I have cleared out peppers, pretty much. And now we need to start with the new year and see what we're going to do this year. So here they are. I've got a tray. They're probably all mixed in. I've got shishito, and I've got poblano, and there's one other. I might have to look at the tags. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually have to look because I can't remember. Now, I do have a few of a new variety I'm trying this year called Sweet Sunset. I think I have 3 of those for me, or 4. I do have 8 eggplants that made it. Let's run over here to the table. Okay, I think I have peppers over here on the table as well. Yes, okay. Well, just a few. So I started a whole tray of Carolina Wonder. Very, very, very low germination. I ended up with 2, and I potted up 2, but look, the one on the right died. But you can see my week 4 seedling video to see why I think it's over fertilization. But I noticed, look, I have an extra little guy that popped out really, really, really late. So now I have 2. So that's good. I've got 2 Carolina Wonder. I have 1 California Wonder out in the garage. So that's 3 sweet peppers for me. I would like a little bit more though, but maybe not 9. So I wish there was a balance of getting a good deal on, say, 5 or 6 peppers. I remember now. It's Jimmy Nardello, and I am so excited to try this year. So they're looking pretty cute. Look at them. Oh, they're little babies, but they're so tiny. And I went back and I watched my video from last spring when I made week 5 seedling update, which today is week 5 for these guys. My peppers were so much bigger. My tomatoes were so much bigger. But that's another video for tomorrow. Yep, this is it. This is all I have for peppers this year. I had planned to have some in my plant cell, but I may just have to keep them all for myself. Except I really don't need that many poblanos. And I am doing a poblano experiment. You may want to stay tuned for that as well, where I grew Walmart poblano seeds from American Standard versus botanical interest poblano seeds. So we're going to do comparison from start to finish. Probably do that late summer. With this video, we're going to head back out to the garage. It's like 3 days later from when we had that tornado watch. And I'm going to actually take all of those peppers back outside, and they're going to stay out probably until Friday. So they're going to be outside for like 5 days. Now remember, they have been in really cool temperatures, like around, I would say, anywhere from 45 to 65 all winter. So they're kind of used to some cool temperatures, but not a lot of light. But I have been hardening them off. I've been taking them out. I've been letting them get a lot of rain. When it's raining, I'll take them out. So they're ready to start getting to be put out. By the end of the week, I'll probably put them either in the ground or in containers, or if it's going to get below, say, 45, I may hold off till the next Monday, like a week from now. The solar eclipse just has peaked probably 20-30 minutes ago. So I thought, let's go ahead and get our peppers out. You can see they made it through the winter. It's a long winter in the garage. I think 4 out of the 5 survived. I do not think the fish pepper made it. Let's see. I would say 99% sure it did not. And that's okay. My lemon verbena did. And my ginger experiment, I just pushed my finger in it. It's all squishy. I would say that's most likely a failure, although I do feel a few firm areas in there. But the little cups, definitely, it's probably a fail. But I'm happy. I've got 4 peppers to get started for the 2024 growing season. Definitely recommend overwintering your peppers if you can. They don't take up much space. You don't have to have lights. You just have to water them at least probably every 3 to 4 weeks. That's all I did. All right, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful gardening week. And I will see you soon in the garden. Talk to you later. Bye.